Hello and welcome back everybody to my realm. So today is going to be a longer stream because today is my 27th birthday. Hooray, another milestone of me getting older, that's the fun thing. But to be honest, it felt like I was 26 for like 4 years because of just how the year just seemed to drag on. But yep, today is my birthday. I'm gonna have a really special stream today. I'm gonna be debuting a new outfit. Because I have a couple that I have not shown off on stream just yet, but this one's gonna be very special because it's an outfit based on a character and a game franchise that I really love. And welcome to the stream, Stumpy Orange Cap. Thank you for the birthday wishes, and hello T. Thank you for the birthday wishes. But yeah, so I know that some of you are probably gonna be wondering, like, why is this, say, Skies of Arcadia? I mean, didn't you already beat that game? And aren't we supposed to be, like, playing Final Fantasy 15 and exploring Eos and finally going to Altissia? Well, the truth is that there was one final challenge that I did not do in Skies of Arcadia. There is one final boss that took a lot of time and effort for me to unlock because of... you had to get all the discoveries in the game and 90% of all chests, and had to do a bunch of other stuff. So essentially 90%ing the entirety of the game. I did not 100% it, but I got to 90%. So that is what's going to happen today. I'm going to go ahead and launch the game. And then once the game has been launched, I will switch over to the live scene, and then you'll all see the new outfit. Oops. There we go. Alright, and here we are. This is the new outfit, ladies and gentlemen. So I figured it would be fitting for me to play Skies of Arcadia while dressed as a Skies of Arcadia character. So this is my Ramirez outfit, because I love this game to death. It's been such a huge part of my childhood. So actually having something to represent a character from this game that I've literally not seen anybody else do something like this for is pretty great. But, that being said, though, the boss that I'm going to be fighting, I already saved in front of the area I need to be, so I don't have to do any backtracking. And, for T in the chat, do remind me if I do forget, because I am going to go into the ship one last time to say goodbye to my crew. But first, we're going to go through the boss. Oh man, it's only been like a month or 2 months since I played this, and I'm already like feeling sad because I just can't believe it's over, but not quite. So once I got to 90% completion in this game, when you return to Crescent Isle, there is an option here to enter your headquarters, fight the special air pirate, and return to the skies. Oh no, that is a good idea. I should probably do that. Thank you. Or I could just return to the skies. But, no, we're gonna fight the Special Air Pirate, because this Special Air Pirate is a character that we've seen before, but we just kind of assumed that he either disappeared from the world or he went missing. But, let's get right into it, shall we? Alright everyone, we're home. Get some rest while we have the chance. It's nice to come home every once in a while. Finally, I have some time to unwind, which is kind of sad because I haven't played the game in so long, so it is like coming home. I do apologize if it blocks the dialogue a little bit. Hey baby, how you been, Red? You miss me?
Huh?
Oh, it sounds like someone's out on the deck, Aika. Is that a friend of yours? That crude voice, that musky smell. Could it be? Oh, hey, Matt. Good to see ya. Guess what? We're on a boat. I'm touched, baby. You remembered me. I'm back for you. And this time, I'm not taking no for an answer. Who else but Vigoro? Because he couldn't stay off screen more than just a few minutes. Like, we had to see the freaking male chastity belt that he's wearing. I knew it, that's what I would explain why I've been feeling nauseous all day. Vigoro, you're alive! As much as ever since the last time we met, I've become an air pirate, as you can see. And I've searched the world for the strongest sailors I could find and picked fights with all of them. Fight after fight, I emerged victorious, and I'm stronger than ever. With this strength, you won't stand a chance against me. Wait a second there, Vigoro. Are you saying you want to fight again? Of course, and I even did everything the proper air pirate way. I boarded your ship, and now I'm challenging you to a fight. So to give context, Vigoro is one of the admirals of the Valuan Armada, and he was our enemy. But after we beat him last time on Dangrel Island, he, the one with the falling rails, for you, Matt, in the chat, after we beat him, he's like, maybe I'll just leave and become an air pirate, which is what he did. But this isn't going to be any ordinary boss battle. This is actually the hardest boss in the entire game. Harder than the final boss. Come on, Vice. Once I defeat you, I'll become the king of all air pirates.
Let's finish this.
You have to complete 90% of everything in the game. So that's 90% of all treasures, 100% of all of the discoveries, and you have to defeat all of the aerial boss battles. So it's been a while since I played Skies of Arcadia, so another thing is that I also have this weapon here, the Sky Fang, which is the strongest sword for Vice. The Souls of Arcadia. I mean, no kidding. So I think the first thing I'll do... Let's see, Glyph of Might. So he doesn't use magic, so I don't have to worry about that too much. I'll have her focus.
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice. Here goes.
Yeah, I am a little scared because, like I said, this is the hardest boss in the entire game. Because he hits hard.
Hey, baby.
And since this is technically the third fight of him, he has all the moves from his previous boss battles, too. Like that. Oh, I can already use a Pirate's Wrath. Okay, and then I'll have you use a Glyph of Might on yourself. And then just a shield.
Take this.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. But this is also going to hurt him. Oh, it's just so good to be playing this again. Like, I've been saving this for weeks, or actually a whole month. Because I've got this outfit, and then I'm fighting the strongest boss in the entire game.
Let's try this.
But the thing is, since he doesn't have magic, I don't have to worry about guarding against magic. So I can continuously do, like, buffs on myself, and it won't he won't be able to take them away. Let's see. Sacrum. Glyph of Might on yourself, Aika. You know what? I'll give myself Lunar Blessing because that will also give me a continuous heal. And then Justice Shield on Enrique. I just hope I can get that healing crystal out before. Yep.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, because it's almost like a guaranteed confusion. But I was able to get one out, so that's good. Yeah, because since Vigoro can't get rid of buffs, I can continuously buff myself. So, I'll have Vice use that. I'll have her use a healing. Actually, no, I'll give her Glyph of Might. I'll have her use a Sacrum Crystal, and then I'll have him guard. It's pretty much just a process of charging up all of my attacks up to the point that I can actually hit him with my hard-hitting stuff. It's like I've beaten every other boss in this game, so I have to be prepared at least a little bit, even though it's been a month since I played.
Let's try this.
Yeah, we have, like, every single buff that we can get. You know what? I'm gonna wait one more turn, because if I can't use Justice Shield, that's gonna be a big problem. Let me actually try doing that on Vigoro. And I will have you focus, you focus, and then you use Justice Shield.
Moons, give me strength.
Because if this can take his attack damage down, if it hits, then that'll make this that much easier. Nope. It was worth a shot, though. Okay, who's he gonna hit?
Take this.
I don't even think he got to use this attack whenever I fought him last. And it's gonna be Vice. Okay, he'll be fine. If I wasn't using Justice Shield, that probably would have instant killed me. Because what Justice Shield does is it takes out 50% of the damage. So that probably would have done like 6k damage. Right, Pirate's Wrath. Heal Vice. And you know what? Okay, I don't have enough. I was gonna try to use the Judgment, because that's a move that I didn't get to use. Or Eno uses hand trackers. Okay, I'll let this turn play, and then I will get them.
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
He shoots meteors, they're bigger than the barrel he fired from. Yeah, it's like... That's the trouble of living in a JRPG universe.
Let's try this.
my hand trackers are a little sloppy, but I can put them on. Yeah, so the clip that attaches to my shirt is falling off, so let me see if it'll do it. Nope, it's not one. Oh, okay, there we go. Kind of. Is that my left or my right hand? Okay, it's somewhat there. That's the important part. Okay, so it looks like, because I was focused on my hand trackers, I didn't see what happened to Vice there, so... I guess I'll just, You know what? I'll try that. Actually, no, I'll have them guard, and then I'll have Enrique use the Judgment. 666?
Your trial shall be swift and just. Now face your punishment.
Just 474 damage. That was not ideal. Okay, there we go. Hand trackers are working now. I just had them upside down. Oh, hey, little bro! Yep, this is what I'm doing while we wait for the Resident Evil 6. This was my special surprise, my Ramirez outfit from Skies of Arcadia. I hope you like it. Even though I've probably already shown you and some others.
Moons. Purify our souls.
Okay, so this should get rid of all the confusion stuff that's going on here. There we go. Now, we're going back to the regularly scheduled fight against Vigoro. I like how the three of them are right up against him, and then Fina's just off in the corner over there.
Let's try this.
Okay, so this isn't too bad because I don't have to waste a turn blocking magic attacks, because that was the biggest issue with some of the other bosses, is that they would use silver magic or magic that would effectively make it almost impossible for me to not use a magic blocking attack like Delta Shield. Okay, one more of those and I think we've got him! And damn it, Enrique. I also realized that I didn't give him any buffs, so I'm gonna do that now and remedy my mistake. But I also have to... You know what? I'm actually gonna have them guard, because if Enrique is out of commission, then I'm going to lose my Justice Shield, so guarding is the next best thing for me to do. Oh, hey, Blaze! And good to see you, Big, and thank you for the compliments. Yeah, this is my new outfit, based off of the antagonist from this game. And thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm so happy that you're all here. Okay, 2 Sacrum Crystals. And Fina's just got a clean bill of health, and then Enrique's nearly dead. Alright, Vice. Let's make this the last hit on Vigoro. And unfortunately, if I do win this, then that means that's the final fight in Arcadia. But I've been saving this for about a month now. And there he go!
Oh, I lost again.
Charles Martinet, by the way, Mario's voice actor.
We did it!
I lost again. Yeah, it's just like, out of all of the voice cast, it's just, I'm surprised that Charles Martinet was in this game. He probably, like, maybe had, like, 10 minutes of voice recording to do for this character. You truly are strong. Even after all that training, I still can't beat you. Vigoro. But by fighting with you, I discovered something, and I've decided to make it my new motto. I decided to adopt your policy of no matter what happens, never give up. I'm not giving up on defeating you. I'm gonna become stronger, and next time we meet, I will surely beat you.
Uh-huh.
Understood. Whenever you're ready, come find me. I swear, he sure is persistent. With that, I must go. My dear lovely crew members await me aboard the Draco. Someday I'll have my own headquarters like this, and I'll fill it up with the most beautiful women from around the world. So long, Vice. You better take care of those two pretty ladies until next time we meet, especially Red. God, Vigoro. He is literally the living embodiment of the Chad meme. I love it when super bosses give you items like, what are you going to use it for? Well, to be fair, Mario voice lines are probably less recording time. Yeah, it's just, woohoo! Yeah, so the thing that I got from that was the mesh tights. Given to Aika by a secret admirer, improves the wearer's attack power and will. Just so I have, just because I don't have to worry about it, I'll just go ahead and equip it. So there's actually 2 more things that I'm going to do before I get off of Skies of Arcadia, and then move over to Resident Evil 6 if my brother in the chat is prepared for that. There is one last other thing to look at. So I already showed you the Sky Fang, which is the strongest weapon for Vice. But there is one more discovery that is located in the game. Now to do that, I'm going to go above the clouds so I don't encounter any random battles. But we get to explore Arcadia one last time. And I think that's a good way to kind of put the game to bed. Do one last little hurrah. Save the game. Yeah, probably a good idea. That way, that achievement is forever ingrained into my SSD. Okay, we're almost there. In fact, it's just right over here. Because technically, there's 3 secrets, quote-unquote, at the end of the game whenever you get 90% completion. It's the Sky Fang, which is the sword, Vigoro, and then one final discovery. Because there's, I think there's like over 100 discoveries in this game. But there's one final secret discovery that I will be locating in just a moment. In fact, I think it's right here. You found the golden Hamchow, or Hamcho, however you pronounce that. A bird-like unknown creature shining gold. They say that it is a hybrid between a Hamchow and an ancient animal, but details are still unknown. If you're lucky enough to see this rare bird, your wish will be fulfilled. Well, I have a lot of birthday wishes, so maybe this is my lucky day. Alright, I will keep the stream open on the side for now. I'm gaming with my dad right now, but I wanted to catch your stream and at least say hi. I'll try to be around for a bit longer. Game looks really neat, though. Oh, thank you, Big. Really, just having you here is great, and seeing you is even better. But yeah, don't feel obligated to, like, actively watch if you just want to lurk and just kind of listen sort of like as a podcast. I mean, look at this happy fuck. He's dancing, he's happy. It's a birthday dance. But the thing with Skies of Arcadia, like, something that I just wanted to mention lore-wise, like, there's just, there's so many discoveries. And I don't remember what, let me see, what was it called? So there's, like, a lot of mysteries about this, because, like, I always thought Arcadia was a gas giant, but this discovery says, in the sky deep beneath the lands of ice, a white substance rises up from beneath the clouds, like some sort of secret fountain. It only ever appears in one specific place, making it even more difficult to understand. See, there was another one, it was like, what was it called? Bottomless Pit, maybe? Yeah. So this one kind of like implies like that there was life on the surface at one point. A chimney-like rocky mountain with a hollow center, rising up from the great cloud sea. From the depths of the pit, it is said that a woman's weeping can be heard in the wind. Could this be the mythical entrance to the land of the dead? Because it also gives you kind of a diagram here where it shows you like a mountain that's like coming out of the clouds. So what does that mean? I don't know. Yeah, he is big. Like, he's very big. Because just think about how big my ship is, and then how big this guy is. He very big. But speaking of that, I know that there was a request from Tasty Sandwich in the chat to look at the ship one last time, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to say goodbye to my crew, since this is the final Skies of Arcadia stream. Come on, Lawrence, you know that I can pay you more money if you ask. And best boy, pal! I actually came here in VR chat. Somebody made a like this ship in VR chat, and seeing it in game and then seeing it in like real scale in VR is incredible. Well, I guess it's time to sell this. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. When I look at how great of a captain you become, Vice, I feel better. Look at how many people have come to follow you into battle. They all believe in you. They all trust you, just like I do. We have to win, right, Captain Vice? Vice, let's go. We've got to go to Soltis. But I've already been to Soltis. I beat the game. I mean, I literally defeated Ramirez and I stole his clothes. I mean, look at me. Delphinus is completely repaired. Let's go, Captain Vice. Let's carry on, Vice. I may not be very strong, but I'll do my best to help fight. Alright, let's go explore the rest of the ship. Because we can talk to crew members, like, out on the deck as well. Because because I don't think I ever really, like, fully, like, went into the Delphinus and explored it. Because it's not, like, a huge ship by any means, because, of course, of the limitations of the era. But at the same time, like, it's just cool because, for one, this is the lookout point. It's a talking tube. This one is connected with the bridge. This is the bridge. Over. Oh, Vice, it's you. Are you enjoying the view from the lookout tower? Visibility is good, a perfect day for sailing. The crew's morale is high. Keep it up, Captain. We can win this. Brother, like, I know you're a lookout, but that looks a little bit dangerous. Like a one tiny gust of wind and he's going straight down into the depths of hell. Okay. So that's the lookout tower. Next up is the mess hall. Which I don't think I've been in the mess hall since I got the ship. So let's see what's in here. Oh, we got some nice tables, the fortune teller lady. Third daughter of the Red Moon will pray with all of her strength for your victory. Got a battle coming up, let me know if I can do anything. I'll cook anything you want when you come back. Good luck, Vice. Well, how about a steak dinner? Like, I could go for some steak right now. He stands on the rail that's meant to protect him. It's like the Death Star. Like, the Empire has this super weapon, but they don't install safety rails to prevent you from falling into the focusing laser of the Death Star. It's the same concept. Okay, and then this is the, here's the deck. Seems like everybody's hanging out on the deck. I cannot say that I'm strong enough to save the world. I'm not pretending to be a hero either, but I will fight to the death to protect Polly and Anne and to protect the world that they live in. Because I just want to protect the world from devastation and unite all peoples within our nation. To renounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse, James, Team Rocket, blast off to the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight! Hey, put your backs into it. We got a score to settle with Ramirez. Like I said, gentlemen, I already settled the score considering I stole his clothes. Finally, we gotta take revenge for what they did to Nazarad. Let's get them. Cannons are in good condition, Captain Vice. We're ready to fire at your command. We've got to stop Ramirez, Vice. I know we can do it. And then Gilder and Drachma. You're saying that we're going into that continent? Boy, sometimes I wonder if your head is a few moonstones short. You're the one who suggested it, Drachma. But if you insist on me going with you, I will. It's best you stay here for now. And then Pretty Boy Gilder. Okay. I don't trust the 2 polishing rounds. Yeah, it's like, first of all, where's the cannon that goes to? And it's like, I like, having live rounds out on the deck like that and just polishing them with a rag, like, I don't trust that. I like that Robinson hasn't shaved at all, nor has he, like, gotten any new clothes, either. I mean, just look at me, like, I literally tore the clothes off of the final boss of this game, and I'm wearing them as a trophy. But yeah, that is really all there is to see in Skies of Arcadia. So that is the final Skies of Arcadia set of streams. So now, we're going to do a quick intermission where I am going to switch to Resident Evil 6, and I'm going to suffer through that game with my younger brother, Dak Jerry. So, if you are in the chat, I will give you a quick call on Discord, and then we will start up the game. So, give us just a few minutes, chat, and we will get that ready.